mom of 2 amazing boys, and breast implants almost killed me.
Crippling anxiety.
Severe anxiety.
I started having panic attacks that I've never experienced before, debilitating ones.
I was constantly nauseous.
Neuropathy.
Every joint hurt.
It was hard to talk.
The brain fog was probably one of the most debilitating symptoms that I had.
I stuttered, I slurred.
I was incoherent.
I could hardly talk anymore.
Severe joint pain.
Joint
I
pain,
had hair loss.
insomnia,
Terrible heart
I
palpitations.
had sores that wouldn't heal.
Migraines.
blurry vision.
High blood pressure.
I walked like I was 100 years old.
And I never felt fully rested.
I really looked like a stroke victim.
I was so sick, and I was not an active participant in my own life anymore.
I was taken into my surgery in a wheelchair, unable to walk, unable to talk, barely breathing.
The most personal part about this whole story is I became suicidal. I was merely existing.
I came out of there the same day. I could breathe again. I could walk. It was like I got my life back. I felt like it was a miracle.
Had I not explanted when I did, I wouldn't be here right now.
In the years that I've been investigating the risks of breast implants, there is one thing that every woman has told me, that no one ever warned them they could get sick. As the FDA now considers issuing stronger warnings, CBS 5 Investigates reveals what is in breast implants and why certain women may be more likely to get sick. A warning, there are images that some people may find disturbing.
You can see that even if I squeeze this, there are no problems with the shell.
Silicone oozing through
You
implants.
can see this, bleeding of silicone.
Ruptures.
You can see pretty nasty.
Contamination.
What you're seeing is that's actually just floating inside.
These are just a few of the known risks of breast implants. What is not established,
Because it's nice and pristine.
why some women whose implants appear fine report health problems.
I'd like to ask all the women who have been harmed by breast implants or those who know someone harmed to stand. Most ladies we speak to were not warned about.
Following public meetings, the FDA now acknowledges symptoms such as chronic fatigue, brain fog, and joint and muscle pain may get better if implants are removed.
I, put the words together, breast implant illness, because I didn't know what else to call it.
We caught up with Nicole DeRuta, one of the key figures in the current movement of women pressuring the FDA for stronger warnings.
I lost over a decade of my life and health to breast implants.
Membership to her Facebook page, Breast Implant Illness and Healing by Nicole, is now growing by hundreds of women a day. Women looking for information on a wide range of unexplained symptoms.
After my explant, it took me 4 years to recover the better part of my health. I still have permanent damage to my kidney from heavy metals.
Tests showed abnormally high levels of the heavy metal vanadium in Nicole's system, a metal she believes came from her implants.
It's the heavy metal they use to make the silicone gel cohesive, and it's really the only place I could have gotten toxed.
Manufacturers also list aluminum, arsenic, platinum, cobalt, nickel, lead, mercury, and more.
We're told that long-term exposure to these types of heavy metals can be dangerous. Why wouldn't that be the situation when you have those inside your body?
From what I see, these levels are incredibly low. In fact, they are lower than what we ingest in some food and water sources.
To find out what effect these metals could have on a body, we consulted a toxicologist. Dr. Daniel Brooks says even if silicone leaks out of an implant, he would expect the reaction to be in the breast.
So local inflammatory reaction to tissue that comes into direct contact with these chemicals or metals, yes. Downstream systemic effects, no. There's no evidence that occurs.
I'm not convinced that we can exclude heavy metals as being an important cause of disease.
Dr. Jan Willem Cohan-Trevart specializes in autoimmune diseases.
The implant is never inert.
His research presented to the FDA points to a larger cause and effect.
When you said implants are not inert, what does that mean?
Not inert means that the immune system is attacking the breast implants.
In a study of 125,000 women, Dr. Kohan Trevart found women with silicone breast implants 45% more likely to develop autoimmune diseases.
We know that everything that you implant in a body immediately get a reaction.
The reaction he describes, breast implants activate the cells around the implant, which causes scar tissue to form. But in some women, he says that cell activation triggers a wider effect of activating the immune system as the body tries to reject the foreign object.
If the immune system is constantly activated, the immune system is prone to make mistakes.
Those mistakes, he says, can result in allergies, autoimmune diseases, and even malignant lymphomas, cancers that start in the immune system.
Why would some women get sick and others don't?
Well, that's because everybody has a different immune system.
If a woman has allergies, an autoimmune disease, or a family history of autoimmune diseases, the odds are higher that she'll have a negative reaction to implants. But for many women, breast implant illness may be reversible.
If the period between implantation and explantation is very short, you see quite often complete recovery of the symptoms. If it's, however, longer, then there's only partial recovery.
And the FDA is looking into this. They recently asked national registries that track information on breast implants to start collecting information on whether a patient has a family history of autoimmune diseases. And we have much more research on this story right now on our mobile app and on azfamily.com. You'll also find links to my previous investigations on breast implant illness.